I think practice makes a lot of difference. So I remember the first time round, back in the first one, my score was like 20 plus points. Now I'm like 50, which is improvement.
2x.
And I did it with Derek, my very first one. He can testify. It's like I'm like blank. Don't know what to say. Or now I can ask questions in flow. I know how to ask specific questions to compare two specific ones I want to differentiate. So I think as long as some people are quite concerned about very difficult or what. I think it's just practice. You get better and more smoother in time to come.
Thank you. Practice makes permanent. That's the saying. Who would like to share?
Set up. I think this bank allows me to see people differently, and when we have conversation with people, it's not just about chatting only. There is a purpose. It's like you observing that whole conversations and understand what is their motivation behind it, and that's again playing at another level already. Rather than they probably won't realize this, but you are observing everything, so you're kind of ahead of the game. So I feel like this is gonna give me a lot of advantage in terms of how I communicate with people and my team and my clients as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And who want to share? Ask and Kate. Thank you. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you.
I realized that in bank there's actually many layers. Like it's like an onion.
So.
At first you're gonna cry, and when you give us only 3 minutes to crack it, they're trying to remember everything you've learned. But then you start to talk about things like being able to watch a movie and be able to understand and understand the complexity. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like we haven't even really touched the surface, but at least it's a good start and a good foundation, and you can keep going deeper. It's really interesting for someone who is a king.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting for someone who's a kid.
Yeah. This exercise helps me a lot, because at first I was so excited to be the code breaker, and I wrote down many questions because I feel like I will not know how to ask the questions. But then when I finished the first two, and then after I went to the third one, I found that the list of the question was really useless. I'm sorry. It was really useless. Then I kept the paper, I kept the questions, and then I just at first I observed the personality first. You are what you look like, the way you talk, you dress, and then and the questions I just found that just get it, let it flow with the answers. When somebody answer you, and then you immediately the questions will pop up in your head. It's naturally you will, from your experience, you believe in yourself that the questions will come, and then those questions gave me the correct answer. Even though I'm not the base of the marks, but I nearly get banged with a few. So I mean I just want to say from now on I don't need to rely on the questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Is there anybody who wants to share? You want to help other people to know about this game?
Anyone?
Anyone?
Can I just put one comment?
Oh yeah, sure. That's it. Yeah.
The quiet ones are always the scary ones.
What?
I'm just looking at him.
Yeah, the quiet ones are always the scary ones.
Sean?
Sean? Oh, Sean. Oh, okay. Oh, look at who? Sean. Yes.
What's the definition of scary?
In front of my.
Welcome to HTC. Slowly. You have to close the sound.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
It's Is it her code doesn't tell so?
You just confuse them.
Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, okay.
Janice?
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't look at the camera.
No, it's in
You
video.
have first, you have.
Yeah, you can do your hair first.
Why?
Later,
Hey.
you later can cut one. Can cut one. Yeah, it's okay.
So I think like being a salesperson and all that, like currently I speak to Jackson.
Oh, no problem, you can
It's
just
okay.
sit down.
Don't
Oh really?
Yeah.
This is our prospect.
Hi.
Hello. So I think like after making a career move and being like a real estate agent or a realtor, like this course actually evidently like helped me to understand my prospect like in a snap of fingers lah. Like I would, instantly know like which of the codes they fall under, and that will help me close them more efficiently.
Thank you. That's very good.
Thank you, Janice.
I so wish a lot of realtor, real estate brokers, insurance agents have a chance to go through this course rather than just posting all the stupid act on Facebook and say stupid act on Facebook. The act advertisement which your uncle and Josh are doing, but they didn't do it properly. What happened is that I was targeted all the time. We look for people who are age 18 and 50 living in central of Singapore. I got targeted. I said I don't know. Am I looking for any property? I don't know why. So I've always this comment about targeting and retargeting, and I so wish that these people really know how to do the targeting properly, at the same time know how to crack the code by writing proper copies. Not just this. There's a lot of the agents. I mean, I feel they show up on Facebook today. Is they talk about their lifestyle, they talk about their brand. It doesn't appeal to the A. No, it doesn't appeal to the K. It's that it's not me. So it appeals to the A. So what? You won't be targeting me. I won't be buying anymore. So if you know all this stuff, then you can do 4 different kind of like what David said yesterday. Do different kinds of posts or different types of advertisements. Then you can target to different groups. Then you can get all. And you just need 1 or 2 deals. Then you make your commission for that month. So there's a very
HTC.
like HTC, yeah, if you want to. That's very cool. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for helping me out. And this session is always most important because at the end of the day, what you learned yesterday is just very superficial. I love what Esther says. What you have learned today in level 2 is just 1% of the entire domain. I'm still learning.